Hello and welcome to a bonus edition of Ladies Who Question. We hadn't intended on doing one today, did we?
No.
we had.
But we couldn't resist.
That's right, we couldn't resist because the Met Gala was last night, and of course we are ladies who watch fashion too. You never know it looking at what I wear Monday
what
through
we're
Friday.
both wearing, like sweatshirts and whatever.
Oh, well, I've got my dog walking uniform on, and I always feel like just a clumpy mess, but we lost ourselves in the costumes. Before we jump into the Met Gala, I have just a couple of notes. One is our hearts go out to the victims of the tornadoes. Have seen some devastating footage of what's going on in the South and in Oklahoma especially. I believe the town is called Bardless or Bardessa or something. And it just, I mean, there are always weather disasters. This one, oh my gosh, I don't know. It just seems especially... because Oklahoma just keeps getting hit over.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, they're just wide open plains and they just come right on through. But it seems like there's more and more. They'll be like, oh, there was 140 tornadoes. I go, 140?
Like, how the hell does that happen?
Yeah.
You hear about like one big one spinning, like in Wizard of Oz. But anyway, but it's just starting to get to me. And also right here near us, in McHenry County, Illinois, and Harvard, Illinois.
Oh, Harvard?
It was in Harvard. McHenry County,
yeah.
and it was in Harvard, Illinois, where there was a substantial amount of livestock, and it showed images on the news this evening about a barn collapse, and there are several animals that are probably underneath the rubble, and some have been
That's
okay.
sad.
Yes, and this poor person, they're in huge barn with all these animals. First of all, I can just feel the pain of the animals, which is killing me. And this person's livelihood, this barn, is just devastated. They showed an overhead shot, and it just made me sad.
And that was a tornado.
And that was high winds and tornadoes.
Very close to us. Just like 50 miles west.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it could hit anyone at any time. So, wow, blessings we have been bestowed upon us. We had
some rain today, but...
Yeah, but come on.
Yeah,
no
big deal.
Feeling grateful for being spared.
Right. Okay.
The other thing is, you have a shout out?
I have a shout out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in sales, and I was visiting a customer today, Mood Design. MOOD. And they are in Oak Park. They're 1117 Chicago Avenue in Oak Park. Shout out to Emma and Carmela. And those girls know their fashion. I got in there and we got to talking about the Met Gala, but they're also having a Le Marché this weekend. Art, vintage provisions, and more.
Oh, cool.
So it's an open house. It's a beautiful store. They have all kinds of gifts, and it's designed beautifully. So if you're in Oak Park, please stop in. Say hi to Emma and Carmela.
And there are 2 new listeners too, right?
They are 2 new listeners.
Yeah, 2
Thank you,
subscribers.
girls. I had a blast today.
Yeah, I hope to meet them someday. That would be kind of fun.
That would be fun.
Okay. So, speaking of the Met Gala, they really were informed. I've just seen this and that here and there about the different costumes. I'm going to call them that. They're garments, but they're costumes basically.
Well, they knew the names of a lot of the people I wasn't familiar with.
Yeah.
And we all went through all the fashion and had our little critiques here and there.
Okay, what was the most outstanding? Well, here, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'm going to give this back to you, but well, I just have a couple notes here, and, and then I'm going to just pass it to you. Okay, Sarah Jessica Parker, I really thought her hat was cool. I thought her dress was elegant, and I thought she looked pretty. I don't know what it had to do with nature, which was supposed to be some sort of sleeping beauty or nature. I don't know. I didn't understand that with a lot of the garments, a lot of the costumes. Some of them, I was just kind of went, what's the connection? But I'm not going to get picky. But she looked great. Kim Kardashian, of course, I'm trying to take my prejudice away that I really already don't like her. Here's my note. And literally, this is what I wrote.
What?
Unrealistic representation of a woman's body. Okay, again.
That was great that you wrote that.
That's exactly.
Because is that what all these young girls want to look like?
I mean,
a freaky Barbie?
Well, she wears those corsets.
I mean, she literally had no waist.
It was a ridiculous look. She's trying to, like, I don't know,
I mean,
emulate Scarlett O'Hara, you know,
well,
in
then
The
she
Gone
has
with the
a
Wind.
huge booty.
Well, she's always had that. I think her
Yeah.
body is freakish. And when she does things like
Yeah.
this, it looks even more freakish. Mm-hmm. And I would never want a body like that. I mean, I'm happier with my body than I would be with a body like that.
Oh, I totally agree.
You know?
And that's what we want young girls to aspire to.
No. And
No.
it just really, really bugged me. Cardi B's, we can both talk about that. Was crazy.
Cardi B.
She had that, like a skirt that was like 5 feet in every direction. It was around.
That's right.
Yeah, black. 5 guys arranging it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's the Met Gala.
It's the Met Gala.
I don't understand
most
the connection
extreme
to
wins.
nature. Yeah, unless it was like dead nature. I don't know. Kendall Jenner, I thought she looked good in her dramatic black dress.
Okay, time out. Okay. I have
Okay.
something to say about Kendall Jenner.
All right, good. I'm listening.
And I have a photograph because I was so shocked. I thought the front of her looked beautiful.
Yeah.
But did you notice? I have to show you the picture, Lisa.
Okay,
because I was able
only
to hone in on this.
Oh, no. Maybe I don't want to see this.
I don't think you do, but
But you're going to make me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's okay. I don't mind being
her
horrified.
butt crack.
Whoa, what?
Yes.
What? Why?
I know.
Why?
We've got a good 3-4 inches of her rear end.
Nobody
showing
wants
through.
to see your butt crack,
Nobody
girl.
wants to see anybody's butt crack, but
No.
that's trending right now.
Butt cracks? Mm-hmm. Oh, God. The world has finally lost its mind.
I know.
Okay, so I guess plumbers are very in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should just throw a plumber up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be so funny.
Well, I mean, if she's channeling the trending butt crack.
But I thought the same thing, and then I was looking at it, and I go, wait a minute. And I was watching a video on my computer,
Yeah.
and then I zoomed in. I go, oh, dear God.
I don't ever want to see
Why
that
did they
on
have to do
anybody.
that? It just ruined that whole look. And I know it killed your story.
My story.
Well, like you were just talking about her dress, how beautiful.
Oh,
And I'm
well,
like,
I thought the front, it was kind of, you know, it was unusual. It was dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was whatever. I don't understand his connection to nature or Sleeping Beauty. Oh, wait. No, you and I were just watching a snippet of something, and it says that was the, it was a villain.
Oh, Cruella.
Cruella. What does that have to do with nature, though?
I know. The Garden of Time.
She
Sleeping Beauty. Wait,
Cruella
no,
DeVille was 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Cruella
that's right.
DeVille.
Yeah.
Cruella DeVille.
Right.
Yeah. So riddle me that. Anyway, so those were my main.
Your main takeaways?
Yeah, because I was just too absorbed with other things today, and that was sort of the here and there that I picked up. Besides, can we talk about Lizzo?
Oh, poor Lizzo.
Lizzo, you did not do yourself any favors, girl.
Honey. Yeah, you
Oh,
even
honey
looked
is right.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then the pink outfit at the after party.
Yeah.
That was a little tough.
Neither one. You have such talent. Somebody else should have dressed her. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
So anyway, you've got the rundown.
Kind of have the rundown. And interestingly enough, there's a lot of people we don't know.
Well,
a lot
there were
of
a lot
young-
of. There was not the usual suspects, was
Right.
it?
Not the usual. There's, it's usually the AAA listers that had been for years.
Mm-hmm.
The last couple years, some B's and C's are coming in. But now it seems like there's a lot of social influencers and maybe musicians that we haven't heard of yet.
Oh, okay, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't, some of the more outlandish outfits where it basically, you could see through everything. I didn't know who some of these people were.
What was that? We saw that snippet of that one woman who had like 4 different outfits, and all of them
Zendaya. No.
No. She had the bar across her breast
was that
area.
Rita Ora?
Rita Ora, that's it.
Yeah, and
in
she
every
had-
single outfit.
She's wearing these little strings just barely covering her body with a stocking under, like a stocking, one-piece stocking suit underneath. But then throughout the evening, they were photographing her in her after party or after party in her good morning party outfit. And it got less and less. And they put a bar across her crotch and her boobies because
So I guess
she's walking around New York naked.
The only thing I can think of is she was one with nature au naturale.
Right.
Or nearly.
A lot of people were all natural. I don't know how. I mean, I just wouldn't feel comfortable. Even if I had a great body, I would still feel. And Jennifer Lopez,
Oh, let's see.
J-Lo, she's got like
Yeah.
this netted, beaded gown, but
The crotch looks a little.
yeah, they're almost accentuating the crotch area because
Again, wasn't it her again who had? Remember we talked about that with somebody else
look
recently?
at that. That's pretty see-through.
Oh my God! You can see both her butt cheeks.
I know. She's got, yeah, she does have a nice derriere. And wow, when she turned around, there was not much left to the imagination on her rear end.
I'm only giving these people a break because of the nature quote.
Oh,
theme.
nature.
That's the only
Exactly.
reason. Otherwise, it's like, okay, you're just all trying to shock each other before everything else drops.
This one's wearing a bath towel.
Okay. So she's just got out of the shower and she's got a towel around her head, a white towel, and a white towel around her body.
I don't even know who it is.
Could I see the
but
face?
she's wearing a lot of makeup. Who is that?
That's the one that we were talking about, and neither one of us knew. And then the name flashed up.
Oh, Doja Cat. Doja Cat. Yes, because she has the makeup running down her face.
Yeah.
Prior, she was wearing a wet T-shirt that showed everything underneath.
Oh, right.
With makeup running down her face.
Right.
That's an interesting look.
It's an interesting, caught in the rain of nature. Okay, I'm stretching
Maybe.
here.
Yeah. And then the sand. The
sand.
I can't tell who this is, but she was molded into sand, and they had to cut it off her. It's like almost going into a cement mold.
When they showed it up close, it looked not nice. It didn't.
It did not look comfortable.
No, you'd have to see it from far
And she
away
had
with
an
cataract.
Yeah. So that was a weird
And
one.
her purse was also sand.
An hourglass.
Yeah.
Now, Nicole Kidman was pretty cool.
I don't remember which.
Big black.
I don't think I saw
she
it.
wore the black, white on top, and then it went really big and full in black.
Oh, that sounds elegant.
It was very elegant. I don't know how it tied into the theme, but there were lots of flowers. Zendaya.
I think it's in Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Yeah.
She had 4 costume changes, and she almost looked like a different person in every outfit.
How does that happen?
Because the makeup was so heavy right there. Remember?
Okay. Yeah.
And then she wore the black outfit.
Why?
I don't know. I have no idea. These gals were changing more than anything. Oh, wow. Look at that.
I understand an after party. Whoa, wait. What? Oh, that's Brittany. Oh, what's her name?
Oh.
Doesn't it look like
It does.
Brittany, the basketball player?
Oh, and that's her girlfriend. Okay.
Her
so,
wife. I
Her
guess
wife,
they're-
excuse me. Oh, my God. And she has a matching sand top on. Whoa.
Wait, her wife is the one in the sand? No.
I think so. Yeah. Her wife's really pretty.
Well, yeah, she's very pretty.
That's her
is
wife.
that Brittany? Or is that
Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner?
Brittany Griner.
The basketball.
Yeah.
The one who got busted in Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, so of course, well, I'm sure, she was included because of being noteworthy for the year, I'm sure. Wow.
I know. That one is weird.
Okay, you know what I was thinking about after I saw this one? This is, I don't remember who this is. Oh gosh. It looks like she's wearing tree branches and then like netting over the top. And I thought,
right.
Maybe it's a tribute to cicadas. And they're putting a netting over the young
They're
tree.
protecting her from the bugs.
Right. But then you said her shoes were hooves. Or
Yeah,
something.
they were. They were horse hoofs.
Then you lost me there.
But they're holding it
doesn't
together with these big sticks in the back, keeping it, keeping the netting up. Aquafina.
Oh, that's sort of pretty. It's weird.
She's kind of fun and funky.
Oh, Aquafina's
Yeah.
fun. I mean, she's
Yeah.
funny, but I'm just looking at what she's wearing, and it looks kind of transparent.
There's a lot of transparency. Next year,
Yeah.
basically, it's just going to be like go nude.
Yeah.
Just wear a sheer. You're good. Show every body part you possibly can, and people will just gaga over it.
Oh my God, Kanye must be going insane thinking, hey, my wife did that first. She was almost nude on the streets first.
Right. And I was wondering if some of these costumes were going for that trend because less is more. Wait, less is less these days.
Well, no, it'd be less is more.
Less is more.
Less is more because the less you have on, the more it is, the better.
Did you see that one? The balloon dress with the flowers in it?
I did, and it's interesting. It was fun, I suppose.
That one was
I don't know who this
sculpted
is.
to her body.
Oh,
This is
that's the
Taylor
wood
Russell.
one. It's
Oh,
made
that's
of
in
wood.
wood.
It's wood.
Oh, for God's sake.
And it was sculpted specifically for her body. So
Right.
just think about
They
this.
probably have to chop it down to get it off her. Break
Well,
out the axe.
They probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But they sculpted, but think about this. From the time that they took her mold,
Uh-huh.
she could not gain an ounce because it had to fit her.
Oh,
There's no give.
Right,
It's
right.
wood.
It's wood. It's like stuffing you in a box and you
Yeah.
can't move.
Right.
Now, this one's really interesting.
And not
this is
balsa wood.
Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa?
Dua Lipa. Dua
Okay,
Lipa.
if you take a close shot, it's kind of gross.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like she's wearing a thong or like whatever underneath. It's just it's discordant. It's a discordant look. Underpant thong.
Oh, it's disgusting.
and then black. You have to see it for yourself. I don't know how.
We'll post as many as we can on our Instagram
Whoa.
if you didn't see them, but it goes on and on and on. Isn't that Cardi B?
No, because
No.
Cardi B wore that big black
Okay.
thing with it. She kind of looks like Cardi B though, whoever
she
she
kinda
is.
does.
Well, maybe this is something Cardi B changed into, but
Wow.
it's kind of very '60s flower power.
It's kind of fun.
It is kind of fun. I
mean,
sort of
it's-
like that one
yeah.
actually. It's just a short dress, but it's got a lot going on with all those the very '60s. Like, remember when they had those flowers that you could put in the bottom of your tub? The tub grips, and they look
Oh,
like
yeah.
flower power things.
Uh-huh.
That's what that looks like, though. But a bunch of
Flowers.
colorful flowers.
So what I understand is it costs $75,000 a plate.
So people pay to go to this?
Not necessarily. This is kind of what I heard on a podcast that I'm not going to talk about whose podcast.
Okay, it's a fundraiser though for the
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
But I don't know, the A-listers or celebrities, or social influencers, whatever you want to call them,
everything. They're all
a
that.
lot of them get to go for free. They're invited by Anna Wintour
Oh, right.
and
Head of Vogue.
Head of Vogue, and first time I ever saw her without her glasses.
Really? How does she look? I've never seen her without her glasses.
I was shocked. I mean, she looks okay,
Yeah.
but I couldn't believe she wasn't wearing her glasses.
I
Did you
can't
see her
either.
outfit?
She must have gotten her eyes done. That's probably why.
Probably. She was holding off and she finally took them off.
Yeah.
And then she does all the seating arrangements on sitting donors next to celebrities because that's why donors go, because they get to sit next to some famous person that they could yik yak to.
Of course. Well, that's how
So
how the game works.
That's how,
Sure.
and that there's no cameras, no phones inside. That's why we don't see anything.
But I did see some
Did you?
stuff. They were
Supposedly there aren't, but
yeah, they were showing
What'd you see?
some
showed a. Oh yeah, they showed
somebody performing. There were two
was
singers,
that?
Cynthia Erivo and another woman were singing.
Yeah, they were.
And that looked like it was from a table that was kind of close to the stage. And gosh, for the life of me, I can't remember who the other woman was, who was actually more
God, she was
famous
really
than
famous. I
Cynthia
know.
Erivo.
Right.
You know what? I can't.
Ariana Grande.
That was it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, who looked cute.
Yeah, she looked darling.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I saw on the inside. We didn't see table settings, what they were eating.
No, but that was the only. We did see that at least.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was. I did see one picture from some after party that was showing Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny are back together. Like, I don't care, but
Right.
That was the picture that I saw. I like.
That's what everybody
I don't
else is interested in.
care.
I know. And her dress was really pretty, her after party dress. Wasn't
Yes.
it white?
Yes, it was very pretty. Actually, I thought to myself, "That's the one you should have worn, girl."
Yeah.
It was lovely. It was a delight. But oh well,
Is Anna Wintour, is she like president of the...
she's the editor of Vogue.
I know.
Yeah,
But this is her thing every year.
Oh, the
event.
The event. Oh,
And she kind of cherry picks this, that, and the other thing. And so
well, if it's her event, then yeah, she's the one.
she's probably president of the board.
She's she's probably the president of the Met. That part of I forget what
Maybe
the name of it
Met
is.
Gala board.
Yeah, Met Gala board, and then chair of this division
Mm-hmm.
of the Metropolitan Museum of Art the costume part.
I bet some of those guests didn't even know the full name of the museum. I'm serious.
I'm sure you're correct.
It's interesting. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
And man, if you want fashion, watch that.
You got it.
You can look it all up.
I wouldn't want to do that. It's just too much pressure.
No kidding.
And so much scrutiny and under the microscope to the nth degree by every person, yahoos like us.
Exactly.
Like nobody,
now
they
we
don't
have something
care.
to yap about.
So I guess, yay. I can't think of anything I would like to do less in the celebrity sense. It's just too overwhelming.
Oh God. Yeah.
Anyway, other thoughts? Do we have anything else on her or?
Not really. I think we
Okay.
just needed to do a little bonus round and talk about the Met Gala.
We just did.
Yep.
Okay. I'm thinking, what just happened? I thought that's
No,
what
I
we were
said
just
I
doing.
thought we would just do. That's
Oh,
I was
okay.
just kind of wrapping it up.
Okay, thank
Recap done. Bonus rounds are smaller podcasts.
Yeah, they're small. So we're coming in here at about 22 minutes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, folks. Thanks for listening. And thanks to our two new followers. Be sure follow us on Instagram if you would.
Thank you, Emma and Camilla. It was fun.
Oh, yeah, you're friends. Okay. We'll see you, I guess, Monday.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Harvey. Ladies Who Question is executive produced and edited by me, Lisa Dominique, and also executive produced by Holly Caulfield. Holly also does most of our research, and Claire Caulfield is in charge of technical assistance and social media. Music, My Lionheart. Sketch music by Florian Manx and Matthew Anderson. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe, follow, rate, and review Ladies Who Question on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Send your thoughts to ladieswhoquestion@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and our website, ladieswhoquestion.com.
All content discussed on Ladies Who Question are the opinions of Lisa Dominique and Holly Caulfield and should not be construed as advice of any kind. By listening to this podcast, you agree not to use this podcast as advice of any personal or medical issue for yourself or others. This disclaimer also applies to guests or contributors to the podcast.